Yes, students, so we were discussing about the functions of kidney. The first function was excretion, which is the removal of nitrogenous waste from the body, and the second function is osmoregulation. Osmoregulation means to maintain the osmotic concentration of salt and water in the body. Okay, so that homeostatic condition takes place. There will be no disturbance. There will be steady environment in the inside the body, whether outside environment changes or not. So that is osmoregulation. As you have seen also that during the process of filtration and reabsorption, amount of salts and water are properly maintained by the kidneys. So it should not be disturbed. That osmotic concentration should not be disturbed in our body, and this process is called osmoregulation. So these are two important functions of kidney. Now the last topic of your chapter is artificial kidney, that is also known as hemodialysis. Hemo means blood. So dialysis takes place. It is the basically you can say artificial process of blood purification, and that takes place when there is any kind of infection, damage, or injury in the kidneys. When the kidney failure takes place in any such situation, then dialysis process is done in that case of a patient. And the kidney transplantation is also one such, you can say, process by which the person can go. The person can, if the person donate, if any person donate one kidney to the another person, that person can easily survive on one kidney. A person can easily survive on one kidney. And this dialysis process takes place after every 3 to 4 days, depending upon the patient's condition and health. So because natural process of kidneys does not take place, so artificially that patient has to go through this process of artificial purification of blood. So in this you can see that through the artery of the patient, blood passes through this device, and this device has it contains dialyzing fluid, and this dialyzing fluid has the same osmotic pressure as blood, and the composition is also quite same. So when blood passes through this tubular structure, it removes all its nitrogenous waste into that fluid, and the purified blood again passes back to the kidney patient's vein, and fresh dialyzing solution keep on adding after some time, because this dialyzing solution keep on getting dirty. ठीक है, so used dialyzing solution comes out with urea and excess salts from the other container, as you can see. So this is the way, and this process takes place around 3 to 4 hours. So this is how this artificial process takes place, and person can easily survive. Nowadays dialysis process is quite normal, so person can go through it easily and can survive for a long time. Now how does excretion takes place in plants? Excretion takes place in plants. First of all, it is quite different. The process of excretion in plants is quite different from the animals, and for plants, oxygen can be thought as a waste product. Why? Because oxygen is released during photosynthesis process. Okay, so it can easily release this during photosynthesis process, as well as they can also get rid of excess water during the process of transpiration. As you know, it is a loss of water from the aerial parts of the plant. Okay, and waste like fruits, vegetables, dead leaves, they can easily get rid of from them by leaving them, by falling them off from their body. So these are also can be considered as waste. Then other waste products can be stored in the form of raisins, gums, latex. These are also our waste which is deposited in old xylem. So actually we can say that things which are waste for the plant are quite useful for animals and humans. Yes, we can use raisins, we can use gum, we can use rubber. All these things are waste for the plants, but for us it is quite useful. And dead leaves also they can easily shed transpiration helps in releasing of extra water, and oxygen and carbon dioxide, they can be easily secreted or excreted or released from their body during different processes like respiration and photosynthesis. So this is how the plants also excrete some waste substances into the soil around them. So these are all the ways by which plants get rid of waste products from their body. Simply you have to write it in a short paragraph if it is asked in the exams. So now your chapter is done, and please do all these in-text question, back exercise question in your notebook, and if you feel any doubt, please ask. Thank you.